Greetings, my friends, lovers of herbs, plants, and scents. Welcome to Lesson 2, High Notes on Aromatherapy. So today we're going to talk about olfaction, which is such an important sense. Olfaction is our sense of smell. Let's start off by pulling a card from our wild medicine herbal deck. Let's see what plant is calling us today. And what comes up? Crampbark, Viburnum opulus. Crampbark. So it's called the muscle relaxer. As a description, it's a shrub growing up to 16 feet tall with 3 lobe long broad leaves. White corymb flowers grow at the top of the stems with an outer ring of larger flowers. The plant produces small red berries. What part do we use? Well, the bark. It's called crampbark. Historically, the herb has been traditionally used to ease abdominal cramps, relax the muscles, uterus, and other internal female parts, making it a powerful herb and a popular herb for women during and outside of pregnancy. Yes, look at this. How do you use it? In decoctions, teas, and tinctures. Actually hailing from the Ukraine, crampbark was commonly used in rituals created to aid a woman and her specific healing needs. Native Americans used this herb as a smoking substitute for tobacco. Look at that. So crampbark is going to guide us on our lesson today. So olfaction. Yes, essential oils trigger our sense of smell, and our sense of smell is one of our primary senses, as we know. What are the other senses? It's taste, hearing, sight, and feeling, and then of course smell. Right now I'm smelling a beautiful neroli oil from Misawa Farms. They have the most amazing products. You'll hear me mention them quite a lot in classes. So our olfactory membrane is located on the top and both sides of our nasal cavity. What is so interesting is this is the only place in the human body where the central nervous system is exposed and in direct contact with the environment. This is why bacteria and viral infections can penetrate easily into our system and our immune system. So let me repeat that. This is the only place in the human body where the central nervous system is exposed and in direct contact with the environment through our olfactory membrane. And actually we found out that the olfactory cells are brain cells. And odor goes from the nose to the olfactory nerves to the limbic system and the cerebral cortex. So really nothing gets closer to the brain than scent, than these aroma molecules. And aroma induces a release of brain chemicals, and thus that can reach and affect the whole entire body. Our limbic center holds our instinctive behaviors and plays an important role in memory and learning. So I've pulled out this book because I'm following Jodie Cohen, great aromatherapist and teacher and healer, and she is doing a lot of research on essential oils to boost the brain and heal the body, right? So to affect the brain because of this connection that's going straight into the brain cells. And you would know that so much of our life is actually influenced by odor. Think about it. If you smell something burning, that is going to trigger a certain reflex. If you smell something that you like, food cooking that you like, that's going to create another reflex. If you smell the smell of a loved one, that might create another reflex. So, as I said, so much of the life is influenced by odor, be it your sexual, creative moods, and your memory. And scents trigger memories, and you would know. Maybe again, share with us in the comments, when you smell a certain scent, does it take you somewhere or does it remind you of a person? So I'm going to read a quote from Aroma Head. So I studied with Aroma Head. They're a great school. As air is inhaled, aromatic molecules are carried into the nose, deep into the nasal cavity, passing over this olfactory membrane. The membrane contains specialized receptors that are able to recognize millions of different molecules based on the shape of the molecule. As a key fits a lock, an aromatic molecule fits into a certain receptor. And that is the magic of the human body, the amazing magic of the human body. And we close the second lesson with a quote from, Valerie Ann Woodward. So we've talked about her before, Aromatherapy for the Soul. Really beautiful book, a must in your, if you're interested in scents and their spiritual connections, this is your book. And she says, aromas are unique, being the one physical, etherical element that appears to reach all parts of our body and perhaps all parts of our spirit. So with those beautiful words, reminding you about cram bark and sending you much healing, much wisdom, and much connection with your plants. Go in your garden, pick a plant, and learn about it. Until the next one.